Good evening, traders. Welcome to the emisttrade.com recap video. It is Thursday night, 2011, February 10th, 2011, excuse me. I want to first apologize. I am fighting a little cold, so I will be clearing my throat a little bit this evening. But let's take a look at what we did in the room today. We had two trades, a NASDAQ trade and a crude oil trade. The crude we scratched, break even. The NASDAQ trade we did get short early, and we got on a full lot, and then it just went against us. It was very choppy, and we got caught on the wrong side of the market. Took a pretty good clip off of that. Let's get over and take a look at what I was talking about. As you can see, we sold off in the overnight pretty heavily, and then chopped around below that 1313 level in the ES, and with all indication that 1313 level was holding us down early, and then we thought that this was going to look short. Every indication we had was looking a little bit more short on that as well, except we were losing a little bit of momentum, but it did try to break out, and it got people stuck short in all markets, because all markets were headed that direction. And then of course a reversal to the upside to the tune of about 10 straight points. There is a 10-point rule in the ES E-minis. It's not a steadfast rule, but it's one to always pay attention to. If the markets move from swing bottom to swing top, or vice versa, 10 points, it's probably a good place to start looking to take some profits if you're in on that direction. If you're in that direction, well, congratulations, because you got one heck of a move on that. But you see we did climb higher, and we did try to break out of that yearly high. We couldn't do it, and then of course in the overnight we are selling off, and most likely that is due to the unrest over in Cairo tonight. There's a lot. That's big news in the TV. There's a lot of talk right now of a collapse of an economy, a currency collapsing. But I will say this, and I said this the other day: rumors are just that, rumors. You can't trade them. Do not trade them. That's a foolish trade, and it's almost a guarantee that you'll give your money away. So be very careful on that, guys. The levels haven't really changed for the next day. Tomorrow we're stuck in between this 1320 and right now this the 1310 level. This is all chop and slop in the between here. Just be very careful. I agree with Matt on the seminar today we had, or the webinar. They're just, listen, let's blow this thing out whichever way they go. We don't care. We just want to see some movement, and we want to see it blown out. If they want to take this thing up to 1400, then let's do it, and let's not do it on this slow grind. Let's take it up there and let's get some movement to it. And I think a lot of people have that same feeling right now. And by the way, if you missed the seminar or the webinar today, it was a great webinar with two seasoned professionals, Lee Jones and Matt Davio, talking about how to handle markets just like this, how to handle or how to trade these markets like this, and how to handle yourself psychologically if you start to take losses in this market, because this stuff can happen on this depending on your trading style. So if you missed it, we're going to be having more webinars coming up. We're planning the next one as I speak. And so for levels, again, the 1320 followed by the 1325 area. Above that, I'm looking at the 1336 on the downside. Once we get below that 1310, we have a little bit of room here to the 1298, and then below that 1292. So for tomorrow, Friday, we have a little bit of news out tomorrow, so check your economic calendars for that in the morning, and then stand aside for the first 30 minutes, let the stuff settle down, see if we can get a direction tomorrow, and trade well, and then we'll talk to you then. Take care.